mysterious people of the internet. How are you today? Ooh, new lighting. Ooh, it's fabulous, isn't it? So sorry if I keep on coughing. I'm ill for the third time in this video. So today, as you can see, I'm wearing a TW jumper, but normally in my videos I normally do wear them. But today this is for a very special reason. I wanted to have announced that, well, if you don't know already, the news, I think it was on Wednesday, Thursday I think it was, Wednesday, yeah it was Wednesday evening, the Wanted announced that, I genuinely can't believe this is happening, but they said they're going to go on a break after this world tour that's happening, and I'm just like, no, can you not? And basically, me and my friend Hannah think going on a break may eventually mean splitting up. I really don't want this to happen, but I know all things eventually have to come to an end, but I really don't want it to happen at all, and I'm genuinely quite upset. Like, I've been a fan of them for, like, since they first came out in, like, well, since they first, like, proper big came out in, like, 2010, and, oh my gosh, my dad kept on going on about it, like, after a year. He said, oh, most boy bands don't last a year, they're going to split up, and they've lasted for 4 years, and now they're going on a break, and oh no, I'm just so upset. And also, they've helped me through so much stuff as well, because before I knew about, like, YouTubers and all that kind of stuff, they were, like, just there for me and just making me feel so happy when I was feeling really down. And also because in, like, 2010, it was sort of more the year I was starting to get a lot of depression, and they helped me through it quite a lot, and I am just so upset that they're just going on a break, which is probably going to lead to them splitting up, and I just don't want it to happen at all. Oh my gosh, no. Dearie me. Because I heard loads of rumours before that, because there was loads of rumours in, like, newspapers and stuff saying that, like, they'd been dropped by their record label, and us TW family didn't know whether to believe it or not, so we were all really confused. It's kind of started, like, going more downhill. Like, it was going uphill as well, like, but it was also going downhill, because they have had two different managements. When they first had their first management with Jane Collins, she was just keeping them based in the UK. She wasn't, like, promoting them outside of the UK in, like, America and places, but, like, they did have fans all around the world and everything, but she wasn't really, like, promoting them, so they weren't doing, they did do some concerts in, like, loads of different countries and stuff, but, like, they didn't do, like, tours in different countries, they just toured the UK, really. And it was in 2012 they got, I don't know if they left it or not, or whatever, but then they got signed on to Scooter Braun, who also manages, like, Justin Bieber, Carly Rae Jepsen and Psy, all those people. This is also when it started going downhill, because they were starting to get bigger in America, and obviously they went out to live in America for quite a few months, and they filmed the Wanted life over there and everything, and they were getting so massive all around the world, which is also why they're having the world tour, because they're massive all around the world now, even in, like, Japan and places like that, and I'm just like, whoa! But because they spent so much time in America, they weren't really as well focusing on the UK as well, they were focusing more on America. And Kelsey Bell, when we went to KTK, she was explaining this to us. He was saying, like, they were spending so much time in America because America is so many times larger than the UK. Like, you have to do it all, like, state by state, like you could be like famous in one state and not even know who they are in like another state, because America is like so big compared to the UK. It's like 64 times larger or something, I don't know, something like that. So she was explaining to us that like this is why they're spending so much time, because they have to like conquer every single state to get themselves known in like every single state, which is why they were spending so much time there. But in the meantime, because they weren't in the UK and they were spending so much time in America, they lost so many fans while they were in America that were in the UK, because they weren't promoting themselves in the UK, so people were just getting bored and upset because they weren't coming back to the UK and they lost so many fans. Because like after a few months on my TW fan base Facebook that I have, I saw so many people going, I don't like The Wanted anymore, they're spending too much time in America, it's all Scooter Braun's fault. And it is and it isn't, because obviously Scooter Braun wanted to make them famous in America, so they could earn more money and stuff, but then he wasn't promoting them in the UK and just stuff like that, and it was just mental. So you either win, like, it's just a win-lose thing really. Either you don't go outside the UK and you just promote yourself in the UK and you just stay a small band that don't really go outside the UK, or you conquer the world but you have to continuously leave the UK to go promote yourself around the world, and then you're either going to lose fans either way. It's just a win-lose situation really. So I'm just really grateful that I've seen them basically 3 times and met them, and those 3 times I saw them, I'm going to name some of my best memories from there. So the first time I saw them on 29th of May 2011 in Gloucester's Kingsholm Stadium. I was there with some of my bestest friends. I actually had quite a decent view. I was just fangirling all the time because it was the very first time that I saw them. Also, Jay did the thumbs up to me and he did a hand heart to me, and I was just like, ah! Oh, I was so happy that happened, because I was in my friend Sophie's back all the time and I was just waving to them, and I had Jay on my forehead, and oh my gosh, I was a massive fan. And the second time I saw them, because I wasn't thinking after that I'd see them again, because they probably would never come to Gloucester again, but they did, which I'll tell you about in a sec. The second time I saw them was, I travelled all the way up to Nottingham to go see them. It's actually nearly 2 years since that date, which is the 15th of February 2012, and I went up to Nottingham, Capital FM Arena, which is also where the first time that I met my TD friends Tiffany and Carolina, who came all the way from Estonia to come see them. Dedicated, that is, dedicated. Jay also waved at me there and pointed at my banner, because I had a banner that said Hayley plus Jay, and I was just like, ah! Because we had pretty good seats there as well. It was at the back of the block, but it was quite like close, if you know, yeah. The third time I saw them was the 20th of July 2012 in Westonbirt Arboretum in Gloucester Shire. I don't know whereabouts it is, Tetbury. And that's also where I met even more of my TW friends. I met like Holly and Freya, Molly, and all of her friends. I think that was it really. I'm not entirely sure, I can't remember. That was it. Jay waved at me again because I had an even bigger sign this time. It was like massive. Yeah, because I had this massive sign this time. And he waved at me, and I was just like, ah, fangirl. And I was there with my 2 best friends as well. And it was just an amazing time, and that was the last time I saw them, which was quite upsetting. I think it was the 23rd of October, 2012, where I went to Heart Bristol to go meet them, because they put on their Facebook that they were doing a radio tour, and it was in my school holiday, so I was just like, I need to go, so I gathered some of my friends together, and we went to Heart Bristol, and I poked Max and Siva and Jay, and I got pushed right into Siva. I was just like, ha ha. Everyone was taller than me, and I had a picture with Max, stood on my foot. Fun. So yeah, those were some of my best memories. I'll also just put a few pictures at the end of this video before I put my end screen dance thingy, my dragon, my bobby on.